What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today with another Real Housewives news and memes video, and this one is on the Real Housewives of Potomac. So Essence recently did a little piece on the overall franchise and basically chronicling its pretty fucking swift downfall. So the general consensus among pretty much most viewers and recappers and whatnot is the season kind of sucks. You know, we had the 2-week hiatus. When it came back, it was still really slow. People are hating the Austin trip. They're not feeling the NECA versus Wendy vibes. They're not feeling the Giselle and Candace just, not speaking at all. The colorism stuff, it's just, people are just not feeling the franchise. And Essence dove on into it. Before we get into that, just kind of touch on some noteworthy quotes and whatnot. What do you think Potomac needs to get back on track? So, right now we have the core group of, OGs, Giselle, Karen, Ashley, Robin, the OGs and whatnot, Candace, Wendy, Mia, NECA. So, I think at least one OG would have to leave, maybe even two. I'm not going to go into who should say. I think Karen should stay. I think she's the fan favorite. She's widely loved. Beyond that, you know what I mean? I don't really, I can see cases for everyone, why Giselle should go, why Ashley should go, why Robin just get cut. You know what I mean? I see that most people are in favor of keeping Mia. I think that Mia has really grown on a lot of people. I think that she has. And granted, she had her little bit of a villain season last season. Everyone fucking hated her, myself included. But, she's coming back, you know what I mean? And next season we'll get to see her in, her post-separation from G stuff, her new relationship and whatnot. So, yeah, I think that Karen and Mia are probably the safest in terms of who will, stay on the show. Ashley has youth on her side, I guess. You know what I mean? She kind of has the most, in kind of stereotypical terms, okay, well, she's the youngest. She can, bring on another friend or something, play with the dynamic or whatnot. But I don't think people would want, what does Ashley really have left to offer? You know what I mean? She's messy. But, same with Giselle to a certain extent. And Robin is just, I used to be why is Robin even a full-timer? I used to very much be not really a big Robin fan. She has been giving more lately because she's been thrown into mix thanks to Juan and whatnot. So I don't know. Are we going to keep Robin on the show until Juan leaves her once both her kids are grown? You know what I mean? Are we just going to wait for that to happen? Should we maybe boot Robin now and bring her back on later on? When she's splitting up with Juan? Who the fuck knows? With Wendy and Candace, I don't see a lot of people saying, oh, they suck, get them off the show. But I think people are willing to, part with them to a certain extent. Now, with Candace, I have a soft spot for Candace because there have been times, especially, in her earlier days in the show and whatnot, where I really empathize with her. The whole, oh, people can do whatever the fuck they want to me, but as soon as I bite back, it's a problem. Lately she's been kind of getting on my nerves, you know what I mean? But I do have a soft spot for Candace. Just like a lot of people have a soft spot for Ashley or whatnot because of her earlier days. They may have a soft spot for Karen, because, with Karen it's kind of interesting because, she's just kind of, funny and whatnot, but it's, I think Karen and Mia are the safest. I'll, rest my case with that. But yeah, I don't know, how much of a shakeup does Potomac need? Does this maybe need 2-3 people to leave and get swapped out? Does it need I don't think it needs a full Real House of the New York City fucking swap. I think it can keep maybe 3-4 ladies and but what does Potomac need? What do you think Potomac could need to thrive? You know what I mean? Is it not even a talent issue? Is it a production thing? You know what I mean? Do you think we can just keep all these ladies and just, change some of the behind-the-scenes shit? Change, I don't know, maybe a combination of both. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do think that maybe two OGs should maybe part ways in the show. Maybe one OG and like a couple of others, but I mean, I think that that would be a nice. I don't know. But yeah, let's dive into the Essence article though. So there are quite a few scathing portions. Now, one of them is kind of going in on the Green Eyed Bandits because they orchestrate the ousting and whatnot. And Essence wrote that they don't really give much up about their own lives, and you know they're able to focus, like pivot the focus to other women and stir the drama, yada yada yada. And they wrote, these attacks appear to be grounded in projection. Women who enjoy the support of loving husbands, successful careers, and supportive families seem to evoke envy from those who do not have those same privileges. Because, you know, Giselle, look at who her ex-husband is, and all the controversies that come from his fucking, the fucking dirty pastor's antics and whatnot. Robin, she's married, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, is that really anyone's fucking fairy tale? I hope the fuck not, you know what I mean? And yeah, they also note that, you know, it seems like a calculated strategy to marginalize women who exude positivity and possess the qualities that others covet. Covet, damn it. For those who may harbor entitlement due to being fairer skinned, Giselle, witnessing darker skinned black women thriving in every aspect of life can be triggering. You know what I mean? So Giselle seeing Wendy being happily married with her children, doing her damn thing professionally and whatnot, and having the gall to fucking go in on her. She's like, how dare you? So the Essence piece just really went in, and it wasn't just on Giselle and whatnot, but it was also on Nneka and how she's coming on looking for a problem with the other Nigerian woman on the show and whatnot. And, you know, they're saying that it's like a missed opportunity to explore other noteworthy aspects that could be on the show. They're like, rather than, you know, giving Nneka a proper introduction, letting Wendy, and they mentioned Wendy's like new talk show. That feels so, like, that does not even feel like the candle. I was like, all right, girl, like these other like ventures. She didn't even, she's bringing the talk show to the show without even having any concept of it. It feels very fucking just a slapdash and whatnot. I don't even fucking know. But there are other emphases that, you know, could be focused on and just not being done. They're highlighting this, you know, negativity between them. And they mentioned the Real Housewives of Potomac has shed light on the pitfalls of exploiting sensitive cultural topics for entertainment. You know, like the whole witchcraft, shrine allegations, and the Osu stuff. Those things have a different significance in like African cultures, Nigerian culture versus like US cultures, what they're kind of trying to say basically. And that it's being exploited for, you know, American viewers and whatnot to enjoy. And it kind of wraps up by saying, as viewers, it prompts us to reflect on the boundaries between entertainment and cultural sensitivity, urging a more thoughtful approach to storytelling that respects the dignity and nuances of diverse backgrounds. The unresolved tensions and lingering controversies on the show serve as a stark reminder that, beyond reality television, real lives and cultures are at stake, demanding a more conscientious approach to what we choose to amplify. So it kind of started mostly looking at like the pitfalls of some of the long-running castmates, some of the long-running issues on the show, before really diving into the Nneka versus Wendy of it all. And, you know, it's kind of in how deep into the cultural, like, sociology of it all you want to go into, but, you know, they're kind of saying it's not appropriate, basically. It's maybe not being handled with enough care, you know? They're not highlighting the positive aspects of Nigerian culture. They're just like basically boiling it down to like the negativity with like the Osu bullshit, as well as just the oh, I'm Nigerian, I'm so successful, blah blah blah. They're not really diving into the actual culture of it all, I guess. But is that just on Nneka, or is that Wendy and Nneka as well? I don't know. Like, is Nneka the problem, or is like I wonder how much Essence is like attributing things to like Wendy as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, they really went in and they like verbalized some like of the critiques a lot of people had about the franchise. And then just in general, it's just like They were in Austin, Texas for so fucking long. It's like, you're not doing shit. You're playing chicken shit bingo on Real Housewives. Like, girl, for like fucking 3.5, like 4 episodes. Like, damn. Like, it's just like crazy. But I mean, let's see what the season has to give. Let's see what the future holds for the franchise. But anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Should also like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.